Guys, Mike here, head trader at True Trading Group. April 30th, I got beat up today, gang. I got beat up today. Took a bunch of L's. I only had one winning trade. It was a slow day today, and to no one's surprise, we came into the day today. We talked about pre-market expecting a slow day, FOMC meeting starting, and not expecting a lot of follow through, not expecting a lot of continuation, momentum. Especially in small caps. Small caps are not in play right now, which is typical during earnings season like this because you get a lot of traders' attentions and all the liquidity goes into the mid and large cap names that are gapping up or gapping down on earnings misses or beats or whatever. So they start to kind of suck in a lot of the liquidity, and that's why you haven't seen too many small low float small cap stocks really make some serious runs over the last couple of days. Now that we're into like the heart of earnings season. So that's not really a surprise to see that. And that's kind of what we expected. And we talked about it. And it's funny, it's ironic because my only winning trade today, in fact, was a small cap. My losses were on mid caps. I just couldn't get anything going. I'm very disappointed with myself on one of the trades actually. And I'm just trying to, like I said, book a green day. I'm not trying to make back everything that I lost, and it's important that you guys understand my mindset going into the day, and my mindset after taking a big hit, because especially expecting tomorrow to also be a slow day as we have the Fed meeting again also tomorrow and the rate decision. You don't want to be pushing and looking for that all-day continuation and follow-through on a day when it's just not going to be there. You can't create opportunity that's not there. You've got to be disciplined enough to know when it's time to pull the reins back on yourself. And that's why I'm just trying to be green tomorrow. I'm not trying to hit a home run. Okay, and I'm also just trying to keep. I got a little bit of a streak going. I don't want to have 2 consecutive back-to-back red days. If you've been following my channel for a while, then you'll remember when we hashtagged the streak. It was a lot of fun. And that was when, from September of 2017 up to May of 2018, I had not had 2 consecutive back-to-back red days for that period of time. It was one hell of a streak. I don't think I've ever had anything like that in my career. The 14 years I've been doing this, and that's really a hell of a streak. And it was a lot of fun with all the TGG members and everything, and everybody in chat with talking about the keeping the streak going, and it was cool. It was a lot of fun, but I got to tell you, I felt the pressure big time. I definitely can relate a little bit to, like Joe DiMaggio with the streak of consecutive games with a hit. The pressure definitely builds as the streak goes on, and I definitely felt it. But it was a lot of fun, and I'm looking to get a new streak going like that. So that's another reason why tomorrow I'm just trying to be green. And then, we can finish the week off strong because Thursday and Friday, we'll have no Fed meeting. I think things will open back up, and I think we'll have much more active days on Thursday and Friday. And I want to take advantage of that. Okay, so I'm just looking to be green tomorrow, and that's it. All right, so with that said, let's get into my trades in the day. My first one, I'm actually very disappointed in myself because I should have known better. And it was Pinterest. Okay, Pinterest has been just an all-out short squeeze since this IPO. And we had this big blow-off parabolic move get put in yesterday, and then we were gapping up today. And this was a slam dunk home run short, that parabolic move. But what I started to see here, guys, once we gapped up today and we pulled in, we started putting these big tails down at yesterday's close around this $34 area. And I said, man, this thing can't go red. After the gap up, it just can't go red. It tried a couple of times, couldn't go red. These are 3-minute candles. And every time it would come down there, it would just pop back up. It would pop back up. So I was like, you know what, I'm jumping in here. There's a lot of buying pressure in front of 34. So I went ahead, guys, and I jumped in long pins right here. I'll take you guys to my trade announcements. Okay, here you guys can see long pins at 34.50. Stop loss at 34 area. Okay, so there I am long at 34.50, and you can see we rolled it over. We broke through the low. We broke through that low of the day, and I ended up stopping out of the position right here in the 33.80s. Here you guys can see sold out pins 33.85. So right off the bat, I'm getting punched in the face here a little bit right off the bat. I'm very disappointed in myself with this trade. I really am. After the parabolic move that this thing had, for me to continue to try to be getting long this thing, was a little irresponsible on my part. I should have known better, I think. This is the trade that I'm upset with myself the most about. But I saw that, I got excited. I thought maybe it was going to give us another short squeeze, and I was wrong. So right off the bat, I'm taking a hit. Then we had PI. This is a trade that I took short, and it's all about a $28 level that was on the daily chart. Let's go to the daily chart. Okay, guys, this was gapping up here. And what I want to show you was this resistance level at 28. You guys can see that resistance back there, the end of 2017, beginning of 2018, and then again, more resistance here in the end of 2018. And we were gapping up right below that level. So the pre-market game plan was to watch to see if right off the bell, we push right up into that resistance level and then get denied. And I thought that PI would not have enough juice to break through that level, and then I wanted to get short. So we pushed up right into the teeth of that resistance. We got denied. So then right there, I got short PI. Okay, here you guys can see at 9:39 a.m. short PI at 27.50, stop loss at 28.25 area, and I just held this the entire day, and it did nothing. Okay, it literally just traded sideways the entire day until right before the close. We just boom right through the high of the day. And I ended up covering this position right there when we broke through 28. You guys can see at in the afternoon, covered PI at 28.17. Okay, so it held literally the entire day. We just traded sideways, and then we just squeezed up to new highs right before the close, and I covered the position, obviously, right there. So another loss. Couldn't get anything going here today, guys. Then JMIA, another one. Okay, again, I got beat up today. We had the little pullback off the bell. We were holding resistance at VWAP. VWAP is the orange line on my screen. You guys can see resistance right here, resistance right here. Okay, we had a little minor right there, and then we popped our head above it right at 2 o'clock. So right when we start to come out of lunchtime, we get a little bit of a pop above VWAP, and I thought to myself that maybe this JMIA would give me a little bit of a squeeze type play and look for it to get back up, to try to go green on the day. This is another recent IPO that's been red hot. Okay, we traded this the last couple of days there. You can see these huge moves, and I thought maybe we were going to get another move. And I thought JMIA, not today, but I thought we were going to get another move where JMIA was going to get up and retest that $50 level. So when we popped our head above VWAP right there, I thought maybe that this thing might make a move in the afternoon. So I went ahead and I got long right there in that little moment of consolidation. You guys can see here long at 43.61. And I ended up selling out at 42.65, right there. So again, guys, just could not get anything going. Just poor trading on my part today. NOVN was my one winning trade of the day. And with this one, guys, we're looking at here this previous high of the day lined up with the 23.6 Fibonacci level. You can see we broke through the high of the day right here just after 2 o'clock, okay, right when you want to see stocks try to make their move on a real nice strong increase in volume. Again, guys, when a stock comes out at lunch, when you want to look for stocks that are strong in the morning that, hold support levels during lunchtime, but then you want to see them gain volume back in the afternoon. And then when you see that in the afternoon is right around 2 o'clock. So when you see a stock that starts to poke its head up, volume starts to increase, and it was strong in the morning, pay attention to it if that happens around 2 o'clock, because then you have a real good chance of getting an afternoon push and an afternoon follow-through move. It's exactly what we got in NOVN. So when we broke through the high of the day on really strong volume, I looked for this previous high to hold support. Sure enough, there it is. You guys can see that support level. I jumped in right here at $1.51. Here you guys can see my trade announcements. Long NOVN at $1.51. Stop loss $1.43. And then we popped up here through the high of the day. I took some profit off at $1.65. Right here you guys can see took some profit at $1.65. And then my final take profit at $1.57. I bailed on it. We were having a really hard time breaking through highs. We pulled back in. And then I sold out right there. Just didn't feel like we were going to get going. And now we're trading slightly higher after market, but basically right at my final take profit. All right, so again, my only winning trade of the day, ironically, on a small cap, but not a big win. Not even close to covering my losses on the others. So I got banged up today. It's okay. It happens. You know, I'm gonna come in here tomorrow, stay disciplined, just look to book a green day. That's it, guys. Okay, and get back on track, and we'll see if I can start, you know, and really gain some momentum in this new streak that I got going on. I'll continue to update you guys with that as well. All right, take it easy, everybody. I'll see you in chat tomorrow.